Hello guys, welcome back. In today's lesson, we're gonna build a single page application with React, Swift, and Material UI. With that being said, and as you can see in the screen, this is the app we're gonna build. And it has a search bar and display books. And we're gonna add those functionality. So let's begin. So let's install app with Typescript -- template script and now open it with VS Code, PM start. Now display correctly. And we're gonna use Material UI, and for that, so we're gonna add install the dependencies and the font. Now let's install all of these from Material UI documentation, and now install icon, and then at the same time we're gonna add font, make some cleanup. Okay, change the title. And now inside the source folder, I'm gonna create components folder. Inside of it, we're gonna create more folders like loader, media card, navbar, search, books, types. Now as you can see, we have all of them. And now with our navbar, we're gonna use a bar from Material UI. So this is a great framework, well-tested component. So we're gonna use this one and just copy, as you can see, on Typescript, and just copy. We're gonna make some slight modification with a new file. Okay, and now in the app, in the main file, we're gonna bring the navbar. So now let's return our first component and save. As you can see, this is the bar, and we made some very small modification, logo and icon, and change the title. And now as we said, we are going to use Typescript. This is direct documentation. You have primitive types, all lowercase, string, number, boolean. We have arrays. Okay, for example, array of number, string, and you have any type when you don't know what to expect. We have also the generic type. Okay, so this is the example. So this could give you a quick, understanding on how to use it. This is a function parameter. You said that the parameter would be a string, and this function, for example, you said what type will return a number, and here this will return a promise. Okay, and the promise will be a number. Okay, so you have union type when you can have multiple values. So in React, now this is how to add the props. As you can see, you can have inline, put it inline or separately. In this example, Okay. And now same thing with the state. For example, here it was false. That means it is Boolean. And now with union type, as you can see, when you can have multiple value, you said your state would be status, and the default value will be idle. And now we get back to check. We're gonna add a container like Bootstrap, and we will have a small container with M. And we're gonna add a div, box like a div if this is your first time using Material UI. Okay, so SX is how to add inline style. Okay, very simple, easy to use. And now we're gonna add another component, which is search. So we're gonna use, let's see, we're gonna choose this one and expand the code, copy. So we just paste the code. For now, we're gonna leave it without props, but later we'll be back. And now we add a padding bottom. And now we save. After that, we need to bring the search component, the main app. We add a title. Now this is our search component. I mean, we don't have yet, gonna use it. We don't have yet the prop. And now some minor change. Well, after that, we need to create the component that will display the books. And we're gonna use this one. Just copy. When we move the play buttons, I mean icons, and inside the media card, we create media card ESX. I mean, we structure our folder like this. If later you want to add some tests, okay. And now we bring media card inside our main app. Again, without props yet, we're gonna add them. So this is the component, very good looking component. And now we're gonna use the Google Book API. In Will application, you may need a token. So this is, and as you can see, inside of it, this is, we're gonna use ID, we're gonna use volume info, title, offers. You may need description if you need to. Okay, so we're gonna create a type in the same format. So as you can see, it has the same format with the API. And now to call the endpoint of books, we're gonna create a custom hook and name it use fetch data. And now data set data will receive the arrays of book. Okay, and we bring book type, and it will be an array, and the default value is an array or initial value. an array. Now loading, set loading, loading, as you can see, will be Boolean type. Initial value false. And we will need only for remove this one. This will be error and set error. And now I'm gonna use the any type, but you need to avoid any types at all costs. Also, if will not compromise the safety of your application. I mean, the initial value will be null. But if we do know what to expect, we could say, for example, using union type, null, or this is what we are expecting, message type string. I don't know what to expect, and also here it will not affect the safety of the application. Now we add any. Okay, and now the last one will be the term, because we will search by term, that term, and this will be a string. And our string will add a default value just to fetch some data in the screen. It is a personal choice. You can leave it empty. And now this hook will return. I mean, let's add data first. Loading, error, the term, set term. Now let's bring use effect. Now the array dependency, we will add the term. I mean, each time we add a new term, so it will fetch again the API. Now we create the function to be called. It will be async, and if so, we want to fetch the data after 3 letters, adding in the search bar, using try catch block, and finally set loading true. As you can see, we have an error in the right screen, so don't worry. As soon as we save, it will be gone. And now we're gonna test if we don't get it. So we're gonna throw for an error occurred, and else we continue the process. Res or wait, because we're using async, the value.json, and after that we set data res.items. Now in the console we print if any, and we set error to error. And finally we add set loading back to false. So I think that's it. We need to add we need to call fetch data. Now the hook is completed. Now, in order to fetch the data, we need to add the props. So as you can see, we're gonna use a book prop. And book, it will be the type. This is generally how you would see it. And will be the type. And you add the prop. And also, this is how you see how to print the values. Info, the title, volume info, the authors, to authors, and the last one we're gonna print page. Okay, as you can see, according to the type that we have created minutes ago. As you can see now, this component is complaining because we add props and in the main app doesn't have it. So we're gonna bring them. So bring data error loading term, that term from the hook. So we're gonna add the loop data. So if we have data and adding, gonna add with the loop book as parameter. And bring a media card inside the loop and adding the props. Book with symbol prop and key, because each element should be unique. And as you can see in the screen, it already displayed the books, and now we need to work on the search bar. And if error, we return error. And now let's go back to the search bar. We're gonna add the props. So we'll need two props. We'll need the term, and we will need a function. We're gonna give it a name, search term, and this function. Now let's add the type. Term will be a string, and we add inline type. But if it is big, you can add a separate file. So term is a string, and search term will receive an event. This is the type React that change event HTML input element, because we see we are dealing with an input. And now it will return a void, and return nothing. Now we add value, receive the term, and on change will receive the search term. And we save. As you can see, the main app file already complaining because now it has props, and in the main app we don't have them yet. So we're gonna add them in the main app. So first of all, we need to create this method to which name is search term. and set term e.target.value. And now let's bring support term, receive term, and search term, receive term. Save. Now you see error gone. Okay. Now let's try. As you can see, it already show other values. That means it's working. And now we need to add a loader just to add some user experience. The loader, CSX. Okay, really simple component. And now let's bring it in the main app. Okay, so here we're gonna if loading. Now we bring loader and we save. So as you can see, we have this experience. Everything is working. So this is it, guys and girls. So if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and see you in the next video. Bye.